How's it going, everybody? It's Charlie, and welcome back to another video on the Chatting Leeds YouTube channel. Hope everyone has had a great night so far. I think we all have, haven't we? Leeds United have beaten Bristol City this evening at Ashton Gate by 1-0. The Gnonto goal proving the decider in a very hard-fought win down in Bristol on this Friday night. Just before we get into the game in more detail, make sure you are smashing a like on the video. Please subscribe if you are brand new to the channel. Hit that notification bell so that you're aware of when I'm uploading and going live. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. But yeah, Leeds United move into the top two for the first time this season, which psychologically, confidence-wise, is a massive boost for the team. And obviously, it puts a lot of pressure now on Ipswich and Southampton to go and win their games tomorrow. Southampton are away at Rotherham, which, they are bottom of the league. It should be a win for Southampton, all things considered. Ipswich have got Preston, so that could be a little bit of a off day for them. Hopefully that defeat to Maidstone in the FA Cup affects them negatively for the rest of the season. But Leeds United march on, and we're in the top two, and it sends a real message out to those teams now that Leeds United are not done in this race. And that game today just proves as well that, other than the top four in this division, the rest of it is absolutely garbage. I mean, for those of you that join me on the watch along, really do appreciate all of your support on that as well. It was a decent interaction over there for the majority. But as I kept saying on the watch along, Bristol City were garbage. Like they really were. And if Leeds had been a little bit more clinical, especially in the first half, even in the second as well, there was a few opportunities apart from the goal. But, Leeds should have won that game about 3 or 4-0. Bristol City trying to play out from the back, but Leeds United were initiating that press in the right way at the right time. And, there was a handful of times where Chris Somerville or Rutter or Bamford was winning the ball back off their defenders because we were simply too quick for them. We were too quick for them. We were better on the ball than them. You could tell that we wanted it more. They were playing boring football, hoofball. They were kicking it out of play half of the time. Their keeper's distribution was shocking. And like I say, guys, if Leeds had just been a little bit more clinical, that game would have been done and dusted by half time. But in a way, it was kind of a good thing that it wasn't, because if it had been, we could have seen Complacency FC strike once again. But we didn't, because there was actually something to go and play for in the second half. We came out and attacked the second half, just like we did in that first half. I thought it was very, very good performance, all things considered. A very hard-fought win down at Ashton Gate. Few standout performances from myself. Gnonto, for me, gets man of the match. Not just because of his goal, but I think for him to come in and replace Dan James, who's on amazing form for us so far this season, and to put in that level of performance, I was very overcritical of Gnonto against Plymouth in the FA Cup last week at Ellen Road because of the lack of help that he was giving to, was it Shackleton? Yeah, to Shackleton, who was playing right back that day. No defensive work. Every time he got tackled, he was going down like a baby. But tonight, complete opposite. He had the fire in his belly. He was determined. He was getting back. He was using his body. He's only a short guy, but he's stocky. He was putting his body on the line. He was winning balls back. Good link-up play with the midfielders and Bamford up top. Yeah, and his goal was a very good finish on his weaker foot as well. Brilliant performance from Gnonto. Hopefully that can give him a little bit of a confidence boost. He's had a bit of a weird season, with the start that he had, refusing to play for the club due to really poor advice from his representatives at the time. But he's come back into the team. Apparently he's in talks over a new contract, which would be amazing. But you could tell with his passionate celebration that one really meant a lot to him. It's a big relief off his shoulders. Joe Rodon, I am running out of compliments for this guy. I mean, he's an absolute Rolls Royce. Puts his head on everything, just reads the game so well. And I said I wouldn't fall in love with a lone player after Ben White, but I'm head over heels for Mr. Joe Rodon. Ethan Ampadu, I thought, was sound as well. Melia didn't really have a lot to do. There was that one opportunity that Bristol City had in the second half, played it in behind Joe Rodon, to be fair. The Bristol attacker gets the shot off and Meslier makes a very, very good save. But other than that, we limited them to very, very few opportunities. They were not in that game at all. I'm not having any Bristol City fan try and say that they were. We controlled the game from minute 1 to minute 94. Jorginho Rutter thought was decent. Few occasions where he should be getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker, holding on to it a little bit too long. But other than that, a decent performance from Georgie. Chris Somerville should score that opportunity in the first half. Tries to lob the keeper, but it's a very poor attempt at it. I thought, other than that, he's making things happen, frightening their defenders. A bit greedy in certain instances, which did disappoint me with certain opportunities. But I get it. He's in the moment. He's trying to help the team. But other than that, I thought it was good. Archie Gray, had to move into midfield when Byram came on and went at right back. Good. Gruev, good. Kamara, good. There wasn't a... I'd say when I say weaker play, I thought Firpo had a good game, but there was a few instances defensively where he did look a little bit suspect like he usually does. Really needs to work on the defensive side of his game. Patrick Bamford, yeah, decent enough game. Had that opportunity in the first half where he hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Thought his link-up play was well. Not in the game as much as I would have liked, but still didn't do anything wrong. I thought he was, decent enough. Thought Anthony looked good when he come on. Byron was fairly solid when he come on as well. And obviously Perot was only on the pitch for about a minute. I'm not even sure if he had a touch of the ball. But yeah, all in all, guys, really, really happy with that. We're in the top 2, first time this season. Praying we can stay there after tomorrow. However, it does seem very unlikely. But like I said, guys, confidence-wise, psychologically-wise, it will give the team a massive boost and it puts serious pressure onto Ipswich and Southampton, and it really sends a message to those teams that we are not done in this race. Leeds United are here for the long run. So that's it, guys, for this evening. If you've enjoyed this match review, make sure you are smashing a like on it on your way out. Please subscribe if you are brand new to the channel and hit that notification bell. And of course, get all of your thoughts and opinions into the comment section down below. I really want to know your guys' thoughts and how happy you all are with us being in the top 2. I will be back on the channel tomorrow live at around midday for the last say. So make sure you join the chat then and we'll get into the game in a little bit more detail. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night and I will see you in a bit. Cheers.